Hey, what's good, fam? Welcome back to Unfiltered Guidance. Today, we're peeling back the layers of the 7 deadly sins. Yes, those ancient vices that have been tripping us up since time immemorial. These sins are not just dusty relics from a bygone era, they're alive and well, subtly influencing our lives and decisions today. We're talking about lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, envy, and pride. Each sin represents a facet of human weakness that can lead us astray if left unchecked. They're the pitfalls that can derail us from our path of self-improvement, the roadblocks that can prevent us from reaching our full potential. But fear not, knowledge is power, and by understanding these 7 deadly sins, we equip ourselves with the tools to overcome them. So buckle up and get ready for a deep dive into the human psyche. Strap in because we're about to take a raw and unapologetic ride through these not-so-glamorous traits. First up, we got lust. Now let's get real for a second. When we say lust, we're not just talking about romantic or sexual desire. Lust is that insatiable yearning for anything that's not yours. It's that gnawing hunger for the new car your neighbor just got, or that promotion your colleague earned. It's the relentless craving that makes you overlook what you already have and pushes you into a never-ending chase for the next big thing. Lust is like a mirage in the desert. It promises satisfaction, but the moment you reach it, you realize it's nothing but an illusion. The thirst remains, and the chase continues. So how do we tackle this tricky beast? Well, the answer is simple but not easy. Control that impulse. It's about finding balance, not chasing every fleeting desire that pops up. Remember, the key to fulfillment lies not in having everything, but in appreciating everything you have. Next on our hit list is gluttony. This isn't just about gobbling down an extra slice of cake or two, it's about excess in every form. It's that 3rd episode of your favorite show when you know you should be hitting the sack. It's that 2nd helping of dinner when you're already full. It's spending hours on social media when you should be working. The problem isn't indulgence. The problem is indulgence without limit. Gluttony is the unchecked desire that fuels overconsumption. It's the voice that whispers just one more when you've already had enough. And it's not about physical consumption alone. It also involves our time, our attention, our resources. Gluttony can sneak into every aspect of our lives, turning healthy habits and enjoyable pastimes into destructive obsessions. But don't worry, there's a way out of this. The solution is simple yet profound: moderation. Moderation is the key. Portion control ain't just for diets, it's for life. Greed, oh boy, it's like an insatiable hunger, a never-ending feast where the main course is always more. More money, more power, more status. It's that relentless pursuit for more, even when you've already got enough. It's when you find yourself stepping on others just to grab that extra piece of the pie. And here's the kicker: that hunger, it's never satisfied. No matter how much you consume, there's always a desire for more. It's a vicious cycle that leaves you hollow inside and alone on the outside, but there's a way out. The antidote is simple, yet profound. Share the pie, man. There's plenty to go around if we spread the love. Generosity, empathy, and a sense of contentment. These are the keys to breaking free from the shackles of greed. Remember, it's not about having the most. It's about making the most of what you have. Share the pie, man. There's plenty to go around if we spread the love. Sloth, the art of doing nothing. Picture those days when your most significant achievement is making it through a whole TV series in one sitting. Or when you're so engrossed in a video game that you forget to eat, sleep, or even blink. Sloth is more than just laziness. It's a state of inertia where you're stuck in a rut of inactivity. It's when you have dreams to chase, goals to achieve, but you're so wrapped up in doing nothing that you do just that, nothing. It's easy to fall into the comfortable trap of sloth, especially in today's world where entertainment is just a click away. But the solution is simple, though not necessarily easy. It's about getting up and taking action. It's about setting goals and actively working towards them. It's about breaking free from the chains of inactivity and stepping into the world of action. Get up and grind. Dreams don't chase themselves. Wrath, oh, the fire inside. It's a powerful force, a volcano waiting to erupt. It's that moment when your blood boils, your vision narrows, and all you see is red. Now don't get me wrong, anger in itself isn't a bad thing. It's a natural response to injustice, a protective mechanism that signals when something is wrong. But when that anger transforms into wrath, that's when the real trouble begins. It's like a wildfire, consuming everything in its path, leaving nothing but scorched earth and regret in its wake. It's that heated argument that went too far, the shattered relationships that can't be mended, the opportunities lost in a moment of blind rage. So what's the solution? It's simple, yet not always easy. Breathe, count to 10, and maybe don't send that text. Anger management is a real thing, folks. Remember, it's not about suppressing your emotions, but learning to express them in a healthy, constructive way. Envy, the green-eyed monster. It lurks in the shadows, feeding off our insecurities, and rears its ugly head when we see someone else's success. The promotion your colleague got, the new car your neighbor just bought, or that friend who seems to have the perfect life on social media. But here's the kicker. Envy doesn't just harm our relationships, it harms us. It blinds us from appreciating what we have and traps us in a constant state of wanting what others have. So, how do we conquer this monster? It's simple. We celebrate others' wins. We use their success stories not as a measure of our inadequacy, but as motivation to strive harder. We focus on our own path, our own journey. Remember, envy might make you covet the crown, but it's your own effort and determination that will help you earn it. Celebrate others' wins and focus on your own path. There's room for everyone at the top. Lastly, pride, not the good kind. We're talking about an ego that's so colossal it could shadow Mount Everest. Imagine being so wrapped up in your own self-importance that you can't see the forest for the trees. You're so convinced you're always right, you dismiss others' viewpoints without a second thought. You're the lead actor in your own world, and everyone else is just a supporting cast. Now that's a dangerous place to be. Pride, in this guise, is a master of deception. It convinces you that you've peaked, that there's nothing more to learn. But here's the truth. No one ever stops learning. The moment you think you know it all, that's when you've lost the game. So how do we overcome this ego trap? It's simple. Humble yourself. Admit when you're wrong. Listen to others. Learn from them. Grow. There's no shame in improving. In fact, it's one of the most courageous things you can do. And there you have it, fam. The 7 deadly sins dissected and laid bare. Lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, envy, and pride. They're not just some ancient list, they're real, and they're wreaking havoc in our lives today. But the good news is, we don't have to be their victims. We can control our impulses and desires, moderate our consumption, share our resources, chase our dreams, manage our anger, celebrate others' successes, and learn from our mistakes. It all begins with awareness. Recognizing these traits in ourselves is the first step towards overcoming them. And remember, it's not about perfection, but progress. Every step we take towards self-improvement counts. So let's strive to be better together. Let's strive to make the world a better place. Stay woke, stay aware, and let's strive to be better together. Thanks for rocking with Unfiltered Guidance. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Till next time.